Hi, this is Pastor Allen, Shepherd Allen. Shepherd's just another word for pastor. Out here at beautiful nomad farms where, our worship leader Mark Nicholson is running this farm. But I am today with the shepherd of the family. This is David Nicholson, a true life shepherd. He tends the sheep here, preaching on Psalm 23, David. And everybody says that sheep recognize the voice of their shepherd. And I would be a stranger to them. So are they gonna come if I call them?
No, sir, they aren't.
Are they gonna come if you call them?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna check this out and see if sheep really know the voice of their own shepherd. Okay, so the sheep are out in the pasture, and I'm a shepherd. So let's see if they come. Sheep, come. Oh, sheep, let my sheep go. Sheep, please come. Sheep, come. Sheep, my sheep won't come. Okay, let my sheeple go. Oh, sheep. David, this is not working. They don't know my voice. So here you go. Here's your chance. Can you get those sheep over here?
Yes, sir. Come on, sheep. Hey! Hey! Come on, sheep. Hey! Hey! Come on, sheep. Come on. Hey!
You see, the beauty of the gospel, beloved, is not that we first loved God, but that God first loved us. The beauty of the gospel is that God's grace doesn't wait on us, but pursues us and chases us down. I'm telling you, the gospel is so wonderful that when you come to Christ and you are a sheep in His fold, what it means is that even when you're at your worst, God's still at His best, and He is pursuing you and following you and longing to bless your life. David himself experienced this when he became king over Israel, and he secured all the borders of Israel, and he had put all the enemies to rest, and he stood up in his wonderful palace one day, and he was thinking about a covenant that he had made with his best friend Jonathan, the son of Saul. And he had told Jonathan that he would bless and take care of Jonathan's family once David came to power. And so here he was in power, this powerful monarch, and he just looks around at all this beauty that he has and all this wealth, and he says to his people around him, he said, "Is there anyone left of the house of Saul that I could bless for the sake of Jonathan?" And this is when they go and find Mephibosheth, a lame man hiding for fear of his life, fear that David would slaughter him since he was of the former empire. And David instead just wanted to bless his life. See, this is the nature and the picture of God. He is so good. He is so loving. He is so wonderful. And He has entered into a covenant with us through Jesus Christ, that God is motivated eternally, essentially saying, is there anybody that I could bless for the sake of Christ and all that my Son has bought on the cross at Calvary? Is there any way that I could pour out my life and my goodness into somebody today? So many people have this image of God as if He's somehow a reluctant, stingy God, just wanting to hold back until we prove ourselves, until we've done something great, until we've been holy enough. That is not the image of the Bible. Never has been. That's not who God is. God instead is this shepherd who just wants to bless, who wants to care for, who wants to pour out His life. Surely goodness and mercy are just hunting me down. There are things that God is doing for you right now, and you don't even know it. But you can know this: His love is pursuing you. You might run from God, but even if you were to travel to the uttermost parts of the sea, God would be there in pursuit of you. So you might as well say yes. Surely goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. And this isn't just talking about heaven, though it certainly includes heaven. This is talking about the house of the Lord. The house of the Lord in ancient Israel, everyone knew, was the temple. They understood the house of the Lord means the place where God is intimately, powerfully, manifestly present. It was understood in Israel that if you were accused of a crime, if you could make it into the temple, you could find refuge there. And several of the Psalms mention taking refuge under His wings. And this is most likely an image that comes from the Ark of the Covenant itself. The gold-plated lid of that covenant had golden cherubim with their wings looking at one another. It is to say that there, in the holy, intimate presence of the Lord, you are safe. No crime that you've committed can be held against you. Jesus Christ came and laid down His life for the sheep so that anyone who accepts Him could say, I am no longer guilty, because Jesus has paid it all, and I am safe because now I dwell in His presence. I am with God, and He is with me at all times, and for all eternity I can say, I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. Beloved, if God be your shepherd, there is nothing you could ever want for.